Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nickelodeon Gaming Channel here. This is Nickelodeon. We're going to be continuing on today with Feel Living Furious Farts. We're out in Eastern Plaguelands, so let's jump on in here. If I remember correctly, we were getting ready to go out and do the little undead area where we've got to like knock down the towers and stuff. So I think that's what we're going to be doing this morning, since I get everything loaded. Let's see, turn my position. Alright, so we're going to be headed over and getting Horgus' skull here, which is just another one of those purple item or pink items that's got the pink light around it. I'm going to pick that up. So we're going to head over there now. Alright, here we are. And as you can see, we got the little pink light right here. So we're just going to scoop that up. Alright, and then we're going to go talk to Rain. She's right here at the entrance. She's like a stealth character. I'm going to go pick her up real quick. Alright, here we are. Like I said, she's this little stealth character right here. So we're going to turn in and we're going to pick up Postponing the Inevitable and Amidst Death, Life. So you have a keen eye. Have you seen here, hidden among the grasses ahead of us lies the fungal veil, an area that the scourge still cling tightly to. They are using floating constructs to continually replague the land, keeping it vile and polluted. These devices are controlled with runes, which are held by the dark adepts and shadow mages. Take the controlling runes and these cultists hold, aim them at the plague disseminators, and overcharge them with this mote. The results should be amusing. Okay? And amidst death, life. Scourge forces have made a point to ensure that nothing survives in the fungal veil. All you will find here are husks of rotted mushrooms and scorched grasses. The three corners of the veils are home to three large ziggurats, which they use to reanimate the dead and summon new soldiers to the battlefield. Yet even in this evil, lifeless place, life finds a way to flourish. Take my seeds and plant them at the centers of these ziggurats and prove to them that life will prevail. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit the ziggurats, and they're going to be these three little things right here. So I'll see you at the first one. Alright, here we are at the very first one here. I already downed off two of these soldiers. You saw me kill those guys, and I got a couple of these skulls. Alright, so let's get inside the ziggurat here and clear them off. We're going to be fighting a lot here, so... Because I think there's these skeletons guard every entrance, and there's guys inside I need to kill, so... It's pretty much a constant battle through this area. Not to mention, I think there's a big guy wandering around here who'll pretty much one-shot you if he sees you. But let's go ahead and take a look-see in here. Exit my screen. Alright, yeah, so we gotta kill this one guy that's here. These dark adepts, they have the crystals I need too, so they've got to go. And put the pouch on my hot bar. You see it dumps a bunch of flowers on the thing, and then we can move on to the next one. We gotta go all the way around all three of these little towers and do that same thing. Which is not particularly difficult. It's just we got a lot of guys between here and there. So we're going to be fighting a lot. Let me turn my sounds back on here. Sorry about that. Awfully quiet. Ah, you sucker. Really use another offensive ability. Alright, we'll go inside this one here. Alright, it's the next one that has the big guy. Not entirely sure. Too close. One of the crystals, I got one of those little pouches too. Gives me some silver. I've had that give me a battle pet before. Oh, forgot to plant the seeds. Shh. up on the stand here. Drop the seeds. Move on. Have the last cigarette. Some more of these dark adepts. Need some more crystals. Come on. Nope. There's another one where I have to go around collecting skeletons, like burning skeletons to release the spirits. And that has a big guy running around in there. I think it's Horgus, actually. So I'll go drop this one off. There's the ziggurats now. If these are mystic crystal on the fetid skulls. So you just right click the crystal and it will tell you if the skulls go. So I still need 2 more resonating skulls. So I have to kill a few more of these guards and then some more of these. I think I need, I don't know how many of these crystals I need. I need 3, so I have enough. Use the overcharge mode and it will automatically just target the nearest one and take it down. You don't have to find one and click it or nothing. That part's done, and it just knocks them out of the sky. Okay, so now all we need to do is get some more resonating skulls. Test its resonance. That wasn't working, it just turned into bone dust. Let's test this one. Oh, that was one. Just need one more, and then I'll be done here and go turn in. So I'm just going to pick these guys up on my way out, just so I don't have to. And I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that one of them resonates. That was it. Alright, mount up and run back down the hill here. Hopefully he doesn't stun me. Oh, I'll just kill these guys since I won't be able to turn in with them chasing me. Have to fight everyone all the way down the hill here. Alrighty. Just run back down the hill here. The rain should be ready for me to turn these quests in.
Greetings.
Alright. Ring of New Life.
I'll
Wipe that off. I have to go back to the town of Darrowshire and visit Chromie. So I'll see you over there. Alright, here we are. I gotta kill this guy now because he's annoying me. He hasn't chased me that far. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so here we are. I'm gonna turn into Chromie the Chronomage.
Hi.
And just grab whatever because it doesn't really matter.
We meet again.
Alright, it's the Battle of Darrowshire. Now, you'll take part in the Battle of Darrowshire and you'll save Joseph Redpath. Place this relic bundle in the Darrowshire town square and the spirits of Darrowshire will rise. Join the battle and assure that these 2 things come to pass. Devel must survive beyond the death of Horgus, and Redpath must survive to be corrupted and then defeated. After defeating the corrupted Redpath, his spirit will be saved. Speak with him and return to his daughter Pamela. Alright. Now, this quest is a little time consuming, so when the quest actually starts, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through it, so you don't have to like sit through the whole thing. But basically what you're going to do is you're just going to sit and wait for waves of enemies to appear, and once those waves of enemies start appearing, you're just going to keep clearing them off, and then one guy will survive. The first part will be cleared, and then Joseph Redpath will get corrupted, and you'll have to kill him, and then the event will be over. And at that point, I'll take it off fast forward. So that's just what's going to happen. Just so when you see it happening, you know what's going on. All right. So and somebody's already started the Battle of Darrowshire. So hopefully, maybe I can sneak this in when I have to cut it. That'd be nice. Does it phase me out? No, it does not. Cool. But we're still going to fast forward because here's Captain Redpath. So we have to wait for him to be corrupted. As see, we're just going to keep fighting over and over again. So I will speed it up right here. Okay, so we went ahead and killed Redpath. Now I have to go and speak at the center of town here and talk to Joseph Redpath. And he'll ask for my forgiveness. Okay, we forgave him. Now I'm going to go talk to Pamela. Turn the quest in. Normally this takes a lot longer, but since we had already started it, we just were able to jump right in, so it's kind of nice. But you basically saw how the fight was supposed to go down. Okay. Now, Daddy told me to give you this key. He said it opens a chest behind the house. He also wanted me to thank you. Did you do a favor for him? Did you tell him you found my doll? Well, here's the key and thank you. Thank you. You're a nice man. So then you turn the key in right here behind the house into this little chest. And you get to pick a piece of gear. I'm going to take the bracers. Alright. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to town and I will be right there. Alright, so we're back here at the tower. Talk to Fiona and accept the quest continues. I believe the horses are ready. Argus Highbeacon, the gentleman who works at the Argent Crusade, spoke with me earlier. I understand he'll be coming with us. That's great. I'll make room for him. I know that you're busy, so there's no hurry. Whenever you're ready, hop in the caravan and we'll proceed to the next tower. So we're just going to head on down the road here.
We're going for Gilneas.
We'll be going right here to Light Shield Tower. It's going to be our next stop. Alright, so when we start moving, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward for you.
I have what you seek. Buying and selling is in my blood.
That's what you have for sale. Let me vendor some of these crap items I am carrying around. Neat, stuff like that. All these greens can go.
I run a stand-up business here.
Alright.
Open
Let's
for
go
business.
ahead and get on the way.
The only honest merchant's a Gilnean merchant.
Rider caravan to next destination. So I will see you on the other end at Lightsbend Chapel. Light Shield Chapel, something like that. Alright, so here we are, we made it to the next Light Shield Tower. And I know we're making a foot travel here with Light's Hope here in a bit. So I'm going to grab the flight path. Alright, so let's talk to Fiona and turn in.
I offer service with a smile.
And then except boys will be boys. So, as soon as we arrived here at Light Shield Tower, those two lunkhead paladins ran off to Light's Hope Chapel. Let's hope it's still a ways away. But if you're going to follow Argus along his tour of the towers, this is as close as we're going to get. Check in on them, make sure they're alright. I know they can handle themselves, but still, I would feel better to know that you were watching over them while I'm stuck here with the caravan. Okay?
Cheerio.
So we're going to complete Argus Quest Journal, because this gives us a bonus XP. 2% XP while in Plagueland, so we're going to go ahead and complete that and take that power up instead. Alright. Let's go talk to Bettina here.
Interesting.
To kill with purpose. Greetings, stranger. You have entered the heart of the Plaguelands. I hope you brought your undead killing gear with you. The plague spreads more slowly these days, so the Cult of the Damned has stepped up production in order to keep the land brown and dead as they like it. I've got a plan to stop them. Take my mortar and pestle and use it on the living rot from the undead. Creatures in Corin's Crossing to the southeast. They're going to make a little present for the cultists.
Be seeing you.
Alright. And some of my counterparts have told me that the lands want to heal, but several high-ranking undead along with the Cult of the Damned are not allowing it. That means we have to stop them. I have a plan, but first you're going to need to make a cultist disguise. Head southeast to Corn's Crossing and take the clothing from the human cultists that roam through the town. I'll contact you when you've completed this step.
Off and away.
Alright, and go to the top of the tower and do Frederick's Fancy. Frederick's Fish Fancy.
You need something?
Repair my stuff real quick. Alright.
See you later.
So we're going to run to the top here of the tower. And this place, just like the last one, has a big, huge light on top. So it gets a little bright.
King's honor, friend.
Alright. I love the sea. Yes, it was. I was Frederick Carlson, who introduced the sea life and who introduced life to that lake in the southwest. I hoped to provide Crusade with a source of fresh fish from within the border of the playgrounds. However, some of the fish turned out to be predators, and they now terrorize the other animals. If we're not careful, they will kill them all. Swim down to the bottom of the scar and save some snails, crabs, and pufferfish before it's too late.
Be careful.
Got me another slow fall thing. Hop down. The Vex tool is right out here. We're actually pressuring right to him. There's a troll right here. My name is Vex Tool, and I've watched you fight, Draenei. You are strong. You killed my master Zeldar, but this does not bother me. I value strength over loyalty that I held for him. I value strength over anything else. Prove to me one final time your strength, Draenei. Do so, and I will lend you my strength, for whatever purpose you may desire.
We gonna have our revenge.
Alright, turn that in. Alright, so now we're going to head over to the lake here and swim down to the bottom and do the pufferfish. Right here at the lake, let's go ahead and we just have to hop in and go down and get the plague puffers. We got to kill these large landlocked groupers, I believe. No, we just got to go to the bottom and collect these plague puffers. And every time you collect a plague puffer, you'll get some of your breath back, so you get an underwater breathing buff. So try to collect everything else first, and then save the plague puffers for either last or until you're running out of air. Yeah, it's a short buff, but it is 15 seconds, so just grab it again and it will refill your air. Nothing like French kissing a fish. These stupid fish keep killing everything. These stupid fish are pissing me off. Still scoop up these scuttling things. Luckily for us, the pufferfish and stuff respawn relatively quickly. I got all the snails I need. I still need more pufferfish and crabs. They're kind of just laying around here, so scoop them up real quick. 2, 3 more crabs. One more crab. There he is right there. Scoop him up. Alright, now we're going to head over to this little part of town here to kill with purpose. And I'm not going to speed it up here because it's just right over there. I love when people get into Guild Chat and just start begging for money. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to have to kill all the undead and collect 7 living rots. Also, while doing that, we need to collect the pieces off these undead cultists. So let's go and start clearing us a space to work from here, so we don't start getting ourselves overwhelmed. Not that it really matters with BOA gear. You can't really get yourself overwhelmed, but. Two living rots, just need a couple more of those. Well, a few more of those, not just two. There we go. Got the headpiece, so we'll go ahead and complete that part. I just need to get the congealed rot, or coagulated rot. Another one down. Ooh, battle shell finally. Let's take it above, that's nice. It's a 60-minute buff now? What the hell? Well, that's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I must have changed that this last patch because it was not a 60-minute buff. It was like only a 5-minute buff. As they figure finally give paladins a buff, or finally give warriors a buff. Alright, so I have 4 of the 7 rots I need, so I'm still gonna be hunting down these undead for a little bit. 8 shriekers. What's doing on there? The hunting yards 10% for an hour. Attack power? That's not bad. %10 attack power for an hour. Finally, a warrior gets a legitimate buff. Alright, one more. One more rot. Because I'm probably going to have to kill like 12 guys to get the one rot. One more. Keep building her fiend. Okay, I got my last rot. After this fight, we're going to go ahead and use the mortar and pestle. If I could do it. There we go. Create the coagulated rot. Turn it in. Alright, Cataclysm. Coagulated rot is potent on its own, but we need something to activate its concealed power, a catalyst. You can find such a catalyst in the south in Lake Meridor. Merildar. Okay. If you look down, you'll notice I slipped a set of flasks in your bag when you weren't looking. These flasks can be used on the water elementals in the lake. The living, corrupted water that flows through their bodies will be the perfect catalyst. Alrighty. Now we're going to go back to the lake down here, and we're going to kill some water elementals. Alright, we're like Merildar. And we just got to get some of these water elementals here. I have to use these little bottles on them before we kill them. And it'll suck them down. So we need 8 of them. You get a water, so you get a swimming buff in here from that flow of gratitude. So that's not so bad. Get a little buff for every one of these guys you kill. And I don't think, nope, I sure didn't. I keep killing these guys over and over again. I've got to remember to constantly keep using that stupid bottle on them. Gotta deflate these guys. Three more. Two more. One more. Come on, there we go. One more. Alright. I'm going to turn in the Cataclysm. Or except drop in a bucket. So now, mix a tiny amount of rot into the water and mix thoroughly. There, that's it. The solution will be very powerful and we only need a little bit of it. So on the lake's southwestern border, you will find a plague cauldron with several cultists nearby. Put on your cultist disguise, approach the cauldron and put 1 drop of the solution that you've made, no more, or you may risk your very life. Alright. So mount back up. I gotta go right over here, which is just across the lake. Hopefully we can avoid some of these water elementals and just scoot across the lake. And then we'll use our cultist disguise once we land on the other side. There we go. We cruise on up to the thing, drop in a drop. I think it's actually 1 flask. Throw in an entire flask, put a drop in liquid. But it says here to throw in an entire flask. So, a whole flask it is. Alrighty. Now we're going to be heading back to just to turn in all the stuff back at the tower. Alright, here we are. We're going to go ahead and turn these in. I think that's going to be the end of it for today. I want to thank you for joining me. Put it all the way atop the tower here. Turn this one in.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Alright, and it looks like next time we log in, which it should be, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow should be Monday, so I should have a video for you tomorrow, and then I'll have a couple days off. But I want to thank you for tuning in with me today and joining me. As you see tomorrow, we're going to be heading off over to Lights Hope Chapel. So if you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Any comments or questions or concerns, please leave them in the section below, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day.